Hey folks, welcome back as we play through Wizardry 7 with the dfortae balance mod. Here we are in the Ratkin Funhouse. Last session you'll remember we had finished up the session with going over to the area of the Razuka and giving them information about the terrain and then looting their chests. And now we're going to continue on with the puzzles here. Before you, a cascade of troughs turns beneath an open shaft, and you are cautious lest you accidentally fall in. That sounds like we want to protect ourselves from falling. You brazenly step onto the cascading troughs. The cascading troughs spin you around and downward, slamming you into the solid bars of a closed steel gate. Protected by the hazard shield. Having no escape from the rotating troughs, you are dumped into the darkness below. And we're protected by the hazard shield again. Lying on the floor is a fist-sized wooden ball painted with brightly colored circles and a star. We found a painted ball. Angie, you take that. Look at that. We found something. I am so glad that the thing that was right in front of us, we found. So we do not, when we're leveling up our characters, need to worry at all about any specific stat gains. They're all happy characters, and I'll level up just fine. Oh great, now we're blind and irritated and poisoned. Well, that's good. That'll make it a almost fair fight. Wow. Wowee. I guess I forgot that Ratkin hunters are technically alchemists, and you can't silence alchemists. Oh well. You forget a little thing, you remember a little thing. Well, that's a goodly amount of experience. And again, something that's called boots, but absolutely does not look like boots. Oh goodness, we're all full up. Let's take a quick look at our inventory after we cure poison. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we want to keep those. We need that ball, that's a key item. I want to keep all this stuff. Maybe we could dump the dusts. Alright, so let's see. Spiked Club, don't need. Second Ankh of Wonder, don't need. Okay, so we made a little bit of inventory space. Let's just check our map here. Oh, yeah. Funhouse, one place where the walkthrough is really needed. Just a moment, I'm gonna go pull up a walkthrough here. Especially with the whole puzzle that we're working on. It's the Waterslide, and I need to flip certain switches and not flip other switches, and it's a pain in the rear. I totally recommend getting a walkthrough for this part. See the links in the description below. Alright. Pulled up the walkthrough. And we turn to the right and we go down the ladder. Alright. We're at the water. Then in the water, well, to get into the water, save. And we turn left and there's an opening over there. But first, let's take care of these jelly stingers. Are you really jelly stingers, or are you jelly magas, or super jelly magas, perhaps? Nope. Definitely not super jelly magas. Oh, hey Blythe, you leveled up. That's cool. Oh, speedy girl. And strong woman. Alright, she hit one break point. Let's get you some more fire magic. Alright, save our game here. Oh, hey, look at that. That's 11, 15, 23, 27 of them. Ooh, let's start by hiding. Alright, well, we need to take care of that craziness. Blythe, you know what? Let's just use one of those dusts before we wind up dropping them. Wrong school. Deirdre, how about you introduce these jelly magas and floaters and stuff to a nuclear blast? Okay, maybe that use of the dust was unnecessary, but meh. Holy moly, 53,000. Alright, now I guess we'll just dump points to dump points. Alright, well, almost ready to change Fran after we get all her ninja spells possible. Coiled in the corner, you discover a short, thick rope, which is securely tied to a hefty bar. We're going to need that. Alright, I guess before we go out, we need to rest. Okay, let's just get enough stamina to make our little swim. That ought to be plenty. I wonder what's in that other room. Well, I guess don't need to go there just yet. We're pretty short on stamina. Let's go on for a little bit. I'm sure we'll come into another fight and have to recuperate after that. I just don't want to have all the buffs fall off. Okay, let's check here. Let's see, where are we on the map here? Okay. I know, I'm looking at the map so darn often here. We'll hope we can kill these things before they breathe fire all over us. I mean, I guess we're not really low on hit points. We're way lower on stamina than hit points here, but... Oh, goodness gracious. There's a lot of you. Connie, how about you? Drop some nuke on them, and Fran, you follow up with a small nuke too. That combined ought to take care of them all. One fella way in the back somehow avoided the double nuclear blasts, or made it saving throw both times, I don't know. Okay, I think I made the right turn before the combat. Let's just check. Yep, I did. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, I do not know what other kind of terrains we have here. So I will silence 2 of those groups and hope we're set. Now, you know what? Just attack them. Connie, I guess we'll do kind of like last time. 2 smaller nuclear blasts. There we go. A team that nukes together, pukes together. Maybe we should have thought of that. Sort of thought of that all the way through before I started talking. Yeesh. All right, let's save here, and then we'll rest, and then we'll rebuff after we're done resting. Okay, looking down the passage, you face a row of gaping pits which travels the length of the corridor. At the end of the pits stand a round pillow target bearing circles of various colors and a crimson bullseye. I'm going to leave. Save. Because we're going to use that ball with the star on it that we had found, but it is kind of a dice roll of whether or not you hit the target, and I don't want to have the, or rather if we fail, I don't want to have to, go back down and pick up the ball again. Instead, if we fail to hit the target, we're just going to reload. You heave the painted ball down the passage towards the target. Missing the bullseye, the ball bounces off the target and falls back into the pit at the end of the corridor. Nope, that didn't really happen. That was just Angie kind of having some negative imagery about what might have happened. She heaves the painted ball down the passage towards the target, and missing the bullseye, the ball again bounces down into the pit. No, Angie, okay? Take some deep breaths. Calm your mind. You're good at this, Angie. You are good at this. You can do it. Bullseye! There you go. Look at that, Angie. First try. Now, we still have to go back down, but... meh. Okay, I just want to go the other way around this branching corridor just to fill in the map. And to have some of these forced encounters. Wisers, keepers, keepers, garters. Oh my. Thank goodness they don't have any trappers, or we'd have trapper keepers. Yeah, that's right. That's for you old folks there. Alright, we're gonna use a lot of silencing. Then I think the tactic of some, I guess for lack of a better word, tactical nukes. I mean, it is a tactic to use tactical nukes. Let's say the stratagem of using some tactical nuking. That sounds more sophisticated. $44,000 XP, that's a good dose of it. Connie, how do you improve? Get a little bit more likable, pray some, get fast. Cool. Cool. You're gonna max out all your weapon skills before you finish, aren't you, Connie? Oh, full mind control, that's good. Yeah, okay. Look at that. You have maxed out your ninja spells. Alright, check our map again here. Good, good. Okay, so the walkthrough says to turn left at this point, and then follow the hallway again and enter the mechanical pit at the end. No, that's the one we fell down before. This time, yes, we do not go through, fall into the grates. We opened it. And a round target stands mounted on the floor, and down the north corridor is a row of large, gaping pits. To the west, a cascade of troughs goes round and round, dumping empty air into the darkness below it. Okay. That is the waterslide that doesn't happen to have any water in it just yet. We need to mess around. But before we mess around with that, we need to use the bar and rope. Okay, let's see. Turn right and go to the very end of the passage. Okay, perched over the shaft, you hear the sound of rushing water far below. Not cast a spell, we want to use here the bar and rope. You insert the roped bar into the grooves which span the shaft and let the rope fall below. Methinks we shall be needing to swing on a rope in the near future. Alright, back to where we started. That was a bit of a premature turn there. Okay, let's see here. Now we need to go manipulate some switches. Let's just take a look look-see at the map here to see where we are at. Okay. We want to take this ladder here. Skip the first lever we have. Go to the end and flip that lever. Okay. Deirdre, you got some spell points back. You toss a nuke. You toss a nuke. And then Fran, you just bash any survivors. Oh, they're poisoning us from downtown. Oh, that target there must have been stealthed and we couldn't hit it? I don't know. Doesn't matter. They're all dead now. And we got some loot. Ooh, and a level for Deirdre. Awesome job, Deirdre. Okay, that's 8. These are both 8s. Let's learn Deadly Poison. Okay. Ooh, a thick transparent wall allows viewing, but not access to a wide channel of rushing waters. Alright, flip that switch. Return to the ladder that we went, or that we came from. Then turn right. Continue down the corridor. Turn right and flip the switch nearest to this ladder. And another thick transparent wall. Go back in the hallway. Turn right again, as we just did, and climb the next ladder on the right side. All right. Let's see. The walkthrough is a little interesting here. It says, do not flip the farthest switch on the second level. When you go up the ladder, follow the stairs back down and pull the switch here too. Alright, well. Eh? I'm a little confused. Okay, we just don't see any stairs there. That is a bit confusing. And let's have Deirdre remove that poison off of us. Actually, while we're here, let's do some heals. Now, I don't know what this chest is doing here. I don't remember this chest normally being here, but I'm not one to look a gift chest in the mouth. Wait, no, let's pull that back. I am one to inspect a gift chest for traps. We found a staff, some armor, a hammer, a horn, more armor, a wand, a mace, a hood. Wow. That's plentiful. Goodness gracious. Do we have room in our inventories? Probably not. Okay, just drop this stuff. Thick transparent. Okay, we do need to pull that lever. And now let's do what I had been talking about before. Dump those dusts. Okay, and then what do we have? A haunt stick. Don't know what that does. Tosai Do, lower armor. Well, eventually we'll have someone else be a samurai. A hammer +1. I'll have to see how good a hammer +1 is compared to everything else. Oh, goodness. Alright, so we have 3 spots. Blythe, pick up 3 things. Give them a look. Chieftain's Scepter. Ooh, we had used one of those for a very long time to good effect. Nightstick, only usable by fairies. That means we're going to dump that. And a chainmail. Okay, I have always called it a coif, but apparently it's supposed to be a coif. Go figure. Guess we'll hold on to it for now. Alright, but Chieftain's Scepter, don't need. Nightstick, cannot use. Okay, that's just normal graphics down there. What have we got? An ethereal horn for the bard. And chainmail +2. That could be useful. Well, it's better than the leather hauberk in general. Okay. So, in theory, we got all the switches pulled. All the correct switches pulled, in theory. So we should return up here. Turn left and return to the pits. Yeah, target over there, other stuff over there. Hits are on our right. It says turn left, take the path, or take the right up the path. A little strange wording there, but okay. Yeah, then the instructions say jump on the conveyor belt to the first floor. And here we go. Up ahead, a wide moving belt ascends from a shaft in the floor, rising steadily upward and into the ceiling. It's a escalator to heaven. So let's go take that ride. Up you go. Atop the moving belt, it propels you into the hallway. Thank you. Wait to turn right down the first passage. Instead, continue forward until the next hallway. That's the first passage. Guess is this the next hallway? I don't know. It says to the next hallway, then go down the ladder. Let's check if there's a ladder here. Yep, there is. Okay, go down the ladder. Turn around. Bright eyes. Take the left route, which is this way. At the end of the passage, turn left. Go into the corner. There's the hole there for inserting the wooden dowel, which we've been carrying around for a while. That'll free up another inventory spot. Yep, Blythe detects something all right. The highest up glory hole there ever has been. You insert the long wooden dowel into the hole, a snug fit, and shove it all the way in. But nothing happens. I'm just wondering which of these characters is asking, is it in yet? In any case, we've completed the task here. Let's go back to the ladder. What's down that way? Don't know, don't care. Not important. Okay. Turn left, then the next left. To arrive at the Waterslides building. Sorry, beginning. Waterslides beginning. Anyway, here, a thin veneer of water skates rapidly down a descending channel, and you wonder at its purpose. The water being only a few inches thick, you touch beneath its surface to discover a slick and slippery bottom. At least it isn't deep enough to worry about getting in over your heads. Oh, I think we're a little past getting in over our heads. Alright, so if we've done this correctly, we get in the water slide, and it'll take us to the rope that we had dropped down on that bar. We're going to swing on the rope and proceed to the next puzzle, if we did it correctly. Fingers crossed. Entering the water, you slide down the flue. Whee! It's so fun. Drop. Whee! Drop. Whee! Aha! Grabbing onto the rope, so conveniently dangled from above, your momentum swings you across the water duct. And there we are. Proceed to the end of the hallway. Goodness, that's a long hallway to proceed to the end of. Corpses, zombie skeletons, and fire crows. Blythe. To blast them, thanks. Connie, you can ice ball the fire crows. Alright, proceed. Oh no, fire crows are breathing fire at us. I messed up there. I cast ice shield instead of ice ball. Oh, goodness gracious. Fortunately for us, we didn't all die. On the floor in front of you lies a square plate, large enough for everyone to crowd onto it. Behind the plate, you can see the outline of a transparent tube sticking down from a shaft in the ceiling. Stepping onto the plate, you note the pad directly underneath the end of the tube. It appears to be connected to the plate as a kind of trigger mechanism. Inspecting the tube, you see the pad underneath is poised to catch anything that falls down the chute. Resting on the pad is an odd black ball about the size of an ogre's head and almost as pretty. Okay. And Fran gets an item. That is as unhelpful of a description of, the size of an ogre's head. Reminds me of when I was reading books before my daughter's birth, how the book would describe the baby's stomach is about the size of a, chestnut or whatever. I'm like, okay, like what size of a chestnut? Some are bigger than others. In any case, here we are, back to grabbing on the rope. You find nowhere to go other than to drop down or climb back up. Climb back up the rope? And again, I always agree. Yes, of course I want to do that. And there we go. There's our rope hanging from our thick shaft. I mean, not these ladies, of course. The thick shaft that we had placed there. Oh, Lordy. Time to heal up, then rest up. And then rebuff. I don't know. I think this time it felt like the puzzle was easier. I don't get it. I mean, I've done this before, followed the same walkthrough. It just felt easier this time. I don't know. Maybe we had way less random encounters than I've had in the past, but wow, this was all lickety-split. And there goes all of our buffs. Oh gosh, let's rest again, get Angie some more stamina back. And get a little more magic points if we can. Well, if we could, we would, but we didn't. Oh boy. You know what? Let's just end the video here. That was one puzzle in the Funhouse done. We'll start the next puzzle in our next video. So for now, thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you have a great day.